Oh, this chair squeaks. Oh, now that I'm trying to make it squeak, it's not gonna squeak. Why does it only squeak when I don't want it to squeak? Ugh. Welcome back to day 5. Is today? What day is it? Welcome back to day 6 of 31 days of Halloween with me, Samantha, Sam, whatever you want to call me. The only thing that I've prepped so far is I've taken cotton balls, and if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I like tear cotton balls apart. The only difference in today is I'm not tearing the cotton balls apart, but I am ever so gently unrolling them. So I don't know if you've ever done this before, but you can unroll cotton balls, and it's actually pretty satisfying. And you just take them and you make it one long strand of cotton, just like that. So that's the only thing that I've really prepped for this video, is I did this to a few cotton balls just to make it go by faster, and I rip it apart and then make it shorter, because this is gonna be like that cage. They even need to be skinnier than that, because what we're gonna do is, like, you know, so you don't need a lot of cotton for this, maybe like 2 or 3 balls worth, cotton balls worth. Like that. So that's the only thing that I prepped. I'll do another one for you just so you can see. You just start on one end and you just pull very, very gently, start pulling, and then all of a sudden you'll have a little tail, and you just keep pulling and unrolling. It's the most satisfying thing to watch, in my opinion. I love doing this. You can also use tissue or toilet paper for this as well, but now I just have one. I must ask you a question. How many times am I gonna do that joke on YouTube? 1,000. Okay, so I have in front of me, I have a lot of cotton. Too much cotton, I do not need that much cotton. I have my water activated paints. I'm only gonna be using black and maybe a dark blood red color. I have my alcohol paints, and then I just have my little bowl of liquid latex that I will not be dropping again. And then I just have a little spray bottle with water to activate the water paints, and a little spray bottle of 99% isopropyl alcohol to activate the alcohol paints. And then I just have a couple brushes and my makeup spatula. So this look is, I'm blocking off my mouth, so I'm not going to be able to talk. So this is going to be a voiceover video from here on out. Let's just dive right in, shall we? Commence voiceover now. Okay guys, so to start off, I just am using some water activated black paint. My specific brand is Mehron, but you can use black eyeshadow, black lipstick. You can use really anything to do this part. I chose to do black just to add some depth after we add the cotton. You can also use a dark red to get a very similar effect though. And I'm just putting it all over my mouth and a little bit onto my cheeks. But you can make this as big or as small as you want to do. Now I'm doing cotton and latex in hyperspeed because this did take me a little bit of time. But I just started in vertical strips, and I added a few little horizontal and crisscross ones just to add a little bit of depth and dimension to it. And you just do it in your own pattern, your own rhyme and reason. There's really nothing to it. Just a little bit of latex, a little bit of cotton. And now I made sure that it was really, really dry. I'm going to give you a little kiss, and then we're going to start painting it. I used alcohol activated paints, the Skin Illustrator palette. And to start, I added a lot of pink to make the undertone of my skin, and then put as close of a match to my skin tone as I could possibly get. And I just used a regular old eyeshadow brush to do this, but you can use whatever you want. Makeup sponge, you can even use your own foundation to do this. And because they're alcohol activated paints, they smell awful. So I added a little bit of red to the edges of the cotton, and now I'm gonna discolor the edges of my actual skin to make it not look as harsh. Again, alcohol activated paints, it's gonna burn your eyes, it's gonna burn your nose. So be wary of that before you choose to use alcohol activated paints. And now I'm gonna use a little bit of black eyeshadow just to deepen those edges, make it look a little bit scarier, and so it doesn't look as harsh on my skin. I feel like it just makes it look more realistic when you add a little bit of a black shadow to it. Spooky-ooky. Okay guys, this is the most that I can talk right now. So guys, all I did was add a lot of stage blood into those little crevices, And that's really about it. Here's me trying to look creepy and then laughing at myself. And I have no idea what hand signals I'm doing. I do know that says I love you. But make sure you come back tomorrow for day 7 of 31 days of Halloween with me. Bye, guys. Dude, why do I always look so pale on this camera? What do I want to do? I don't know. This is so gross. That's absurd. I can't even breathe through my mouth. This is how I'm gonna die.